Hi, family. Welcome to Tea Time with Wings of an Angel. This is Melinda. We're doing part 2 of anger today. I pray that you guys are all blessed and you took some time to kind of reflect on some of the points from part 1, which are, again, that misconception that anger is sin. It is not. It's a natural, God-given emotion. The way that we express it sometimes turns into a sinful act, but the feeling itself is not sinful. It's not bad. At the same time, we want to focus on not feeling guilty for having that anger. The anger itself sometimes is a natural warning sign that something is going on. Something needs to be addressed, whether it's some form of injustice or hurt, frustration, something to that effect, where we're not feeling that we're reaching some of our personal goals. Those are those emotions that we are feeling in the sources of anger, but it's not sin. And it's something that we should focus on to help motivate us. So today, I want to focus primarily on identifying how we can get past that past anger and hurt. Okay, so one of the key things we want to look at is that unresolved anger. That unresolved anger can cause deep wounds within your relationship with others and, most importantly, with God. It robs you of your peace within your heart towards a person or in general. So I want to take a Selah moment in a sense and kind of think about what is unresolved. Why am I frustrated? What is bringing me to that level? And then you can figure out how we can attack that. The second thing is realize and recognize and admit that you are angry, that there's something that's upsetting you. And if you can't put your finger on it, again, it's okay. Take a moment and during your devotional time, just simply be honest with God and say, please reveal this to me. My peace is not here. I need your peace. And I can't get your peace because I'm not in peace. Something's going on in my heart. Something's going on in my mind. Is there a situation in my past that we need to, have a conversation with God about? Is there a situation with a friend or someone else that is just like upsetting me in my heart? God, reveal it to me. Take that mental note of it and then ask God, how am I going to deal with this? Because I don't want to walk in anger. I want to walk in peace. I want to walk in your peace, God. So one of the things we want to do is realize that we are upset. Revisit those root feelings, to be honest. I know sometimes we don't want to do it, but we have to. We want freedom. We want to revisit those root feelings. Are you feeling like there's some form of injustice? Were you wronged? Were you hurt? Are you frustrated? Revisit it so that you can identify it. Not live there, but just so that you can identify it. That way you can attack that thing so it doesn't have a hold over your life. You want to release that thing. Whatever it is that you're still holding on to that's causing you that anger and that frustration, confess your anger in your heart to God. Give it up. It could be true and valid and all of that. And I'm not belittling any hurt or pain. But that hurt and pain is supposed to motivate you. It's supposed to encourage you. It's not supposed to condemn you. And it's not supposed to harbor in your heart and cause that sickness and poison and unfriendliness and bitterness towards others. We want to confess it, get it out of our hearts, pray for God to work in your life on those things that hurt you in the past, in the present, and even if you're afraid of what's going to hurt you in the future. So that way he can reveal to you the proper plan. And when it's all said and done, Forgive. Forgive those who hurt you, just as God forgave you. You have to forgive as God forgave. We want to walk this thing out like Christ. We want to have a Christ mindset and a Christ heart towards this. Rejoice in the process. These trials, these tribulations, these emotions are to build you up, to make you stronger, so that you can be a witness, not to condemn you, not to hurt you, not to beat you down. So I just want to invite you to just take a moment and reflect and say, God, what is this supposed to teach me? What is this situation supposed to do, not only in my life, but in someone else's life? How are you planning on using this? Because you have to have a plan. How are you going to use this? And if possible, and he brings it to your heart and asks you to restore relationship with someone, do it. Praise God for using that trial, that situation, that hurt and that pain, so that way you can mend situations or relationships if need be. Praise God for using any and all circumstances to develop you, make you stronger, firm, and steadfast on his word and his promise. Now keep in mind, when we're looking for forgiveness and giving forgiveness so that we can let go of the past hurt and pain, we do not want to try to force reconciliation upon anyone. It's their choice, just like this is your choice to figure out what my trigger is, what's offending me, what's hurting me, what's causing this anger, so that I can be better.